Thank you, Mr. Botha. Thank you. On behalf of accused number 7. Thank you. Mr. Mahila, are you online?
Good day, my lady. Shanae from in.
Could you just repeat?
Good day, my lady.
Yes, good morning. Can you just confirm your name and your appearance?
My name is Ms. Maila from NBC Attorneys.
Thank you, Ms. Maila. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is Ms. Magodumani, accused 1? Thank you. Apparently, we lost connection with accused number 1. We're just waiting for them to reconnect. Can we adjourn shortly or shall I wait? Can I wait or must I adjourn? Good. Let's adjourn for 5 minutes. Thank you.
Sorry, can you fix the volume? It's very low. They didn't hear me. I can't hear anything. Sorry, that's all. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Mr. Bester, thank you. I don't know what is happening there. Could you just phone me? Thank you. Good. So, Mr. Bester, can you hear us? Accused number 7.
No, listening.
Mr. Bester, can you hear us? I think you must put the cameras off. I am going to adjourn again just for you to connect with them. Thank you. Apologies, the court adjourns again. Thank you.
No, I'm not the conversation. What's going on? Good morning, my lady.
Who is speaking now?
Is Advocate Maila? I'm using Morero's link or gadget. I'm in her office. I'm really worried about the volume number 1 today. I thought it was perhaps my gadget, but I moved to use the gadget. I'm not sure if I'm even audible in the court.
So can you just give a moment? Maybe there's someone coming and she can address it. I see he's muted at the moment. I can't know, Mr. Bester, can you hear us? That's not your plate if you can hear us. Mr. Bester? Mr. Bester, can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you, yes. I'm going to call her, then you're going to proceed.
Before you go, Judge, I'm worried. I don't know how was it down camera with Mr. Bester. I don't know whether they were fighting or everything is fine there in Kosimango. Is it like there is a problem there?
No, they were fighting that I'm not allowed to wear this t-shirt home. They were wanting to take off my clothes and I was being got naked. Basically, that's what they were fighting for. The other person wants me to be naked before.
They want to take off your shirt.
Yeah.
This
They
is
said that I can't wear
a
any clothes, so they want me to take off my shirt.
This is the necklace one. What's the problem with your shirt?
I don't know, they say I can't wear any clothes. They said it's not friendly, so I'm not allowed to wear the shirt.
Even the democratic South African must be told what to wear.
Yeah, now he wants me to take off my clothes. So I'll tell him that's fine, I'll be naked in front of the court.
What's wrong with your shirt?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it was last week.
We'll deal with this one. Let the judge come in.
All supervising for?
Thank you. So everybody is present and we can proceed. Is that correct, Mr. Mpavani?
That is correct, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Then from the state side, this is a case management sitting. From the state side, are you ready to proceed? Can we postpone the matter for plea and trial?
Yes, my lady, the state is ready to proceed if the matter is to be remanded for plea and trial.
Good. And the provisional dates or the dates that have been arranged, according to my information, it was the first term for next year. Is
It
that
was the
correct?
first term for next year, running from the 18th of January. Yes, yes, ma'am.
18 January until
I think it's the whole of the first term.
the whole of the first term. You will just ascertain the dates then and confirm it with
Yes,
for me.
yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Then, Mr. Mutlung,
May it please the court, my
the
lady.
situation there with your client.
My lady, the record would reflect that on the previous appearance, there was an issue with regards to the accused matter that is still pending before the Constitutional Court, and the outcome, we are still awaiting the outcome. And to this date, the outcome is yet to be, or judgment is yet to be delivered in that matter. The court's view initially was that the outcome of the Constitutional Court would have a direct bearing on this matter. But in the previous appearance, the court's view changed in that regard. I respect the court's view in that regard, but I have instructions that the matter as it is currently cannot be set down for trial for want of a judgment that is still outstanding in the Constitutional Court. There's been obviously inquiries as to the date that the court would be delivering this judgment, and to this date we do not have concrete idea as to when this judgment will be delivered. That's the first part of the difficulty that we have in as far as having to arrange the trial date. But the second difficulty, if the court is not with us in as far as the first is concerned, is that the identified date of the 18th of January is a date when I will be involved in a matter that is partly heard before your brother Lobsha J. It is the asbestos trial, which is partly heard, and that would in itself inherently create a difficulty in as far as my availability is concerned on that date. The third issue, my lady, which I hold instructions from client, is an issue pertaining to the arrangement, the current arrangement with regards to her appearance virtually. Much as this has been the order of court in as far as the current arrangement is concerned, but my lady would also take a view with regards to the difficulty that we are confronted with regarding having to take instructions on an urgent basis and deal efficiently with the issues as they arise during the proceedings. And this is a difficulty that we are faced with. And my lady, my submission is that this arrangement actually goes to the heart of a fair trial. In as far as the defense is concerned, there should not be any challenge in the accused appearing physically in person to ensure that we deal with a whole range of issues. My lady would appreciate that the accused is held currently in custody in Kroonstad prison, and this is quite far from the legal team, and to have the accused appear in court without proper consultation owing to the traveling distance, it's something that I make submissions to this honorable court to consider, in as far as subsequent appearances are concerned, that the accused be permitted to appear in person for purposes of what I've already delineated in my submissions.
Thank you, Mr. Mutlu.
As a court
I hear you on that. Can we go, let's start with the virtual appearance. Preparation, I think the court cannot assist with preparation as for you to drive to Kroonstad. You will have to do that. But I understand the issue of an urgent instruction in court if something arises. So I hear you on that issue. Secondly, your availability. If you say you are not available in the first term next year, when are you then available?
A second term will
The second term.
will be suitable, my lady.
And then we do not have any information on when the judgment in the Constitutional Court will be handed down.
We do not, my lady.
Yes.
And follow-ups were made
Yes.
with the registrar, and
Yes.
there's no indication.
Good. So in regard to awaiting the judgment in the Constitutional Court, we will see how the rest of the accused's cases evolve now as we proceed. But on that, I would make a suggestion that if we postpone this case for trial, that we can always postpone the case for case management against your client only to await the outcome of the judgment of the Constitutional Court. We do not have to have all the accused here on that issue. So whilst I'm dealing with all the other accused, maybe consider that, and we can arrange then a case management date for your client.
That's a plausible suggestion, my lady. I'm
Good.
indebted
Good.
as a court places.
Thank you. Anything else, Mr. Mutlu?
That's all from me, my lady,
Good.
as a court places.
Thank you. Then from accused number 2, 3, 6, 8 and 9.
My lady, we are ready to proceed with 3 and 12. We are available that 18th of January or any date thereafter.
Good. So if it is the second term, I understand the predicament of Mr. Mutlu. The asbestos case has also struggled to be launched and to come to a finality. So if we should postpone to the second term, that will be suitable to you and your colleagues. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Then Mr. Botha.
For accused number 4, Your Worship, we are ready to proceed.
And then the second term will also suit you.
Just on the second term.
Or the second term. Thank you. Ms. Abrams, just in regard to the suggestion that I made to Mr. Mutlu, that we deal separately with his client and the issue of the Constitutional Court, and that we postpone the case against your clients and Mr. Botha's client to the second term for plea and trial, so that they don't have to come to court so often and accumulate costs.
I think that will be in order also for us, my lady, to curtail costs.
Yes.
For travel expenses.
Yes. You concur with that, Mr. Botha?
I concur, madam.
Thank you. Thank you. Then we are at accused number 7. Thank you. Who is now on record on behalf of accused number 7?
As the copy is my lady, I apologize. I didn't speak initially because I had challenges with connectivity and also the volume was not very clear. I hope I'm audible.
You are audible. Is it Mr. Mahila?
Yes, it's Mr. Mahila.
Thank you, Mr. Mahila. Good morning. Good morning. What is the situation on your client's case?
My lady, we are still not ready to proceed. And we have to firstly inform the court of the updates of our issues from last time that we addressed before this court, when the court ordered that the state must assist us in line with the complaint we had of consultation conditions at Kosimambu. And we have been back and forth. There have been so many emails and communication. The Correctional Department of Correctional Services sent a reply to say that is their standard procedure. They cannot change it unless there is a court order that suggests otherwise, to say they've got to be special arrangement for consultation. And my lady, it will not be anyhow possible for us to have a productive consultation to say yes, we are ready to proceed with the trial, because the situation of consultation still remains the same. And having said that, with the directive and with the communication from the correctional service, it will take a court order for that arrangement to be done. It will not be through an email from a state advocate or a prosecutor in this regard. I think what I previously submitted before this court, saying it is my submission that this court ought to order that we be granted an opportunity to consult, because even if at this stage we can be in possession of a docket, have everything, unless we properly consult, that's when we will come to this court confidently saying we are ready to proceed with the trial, or these are some of the things that we need before we proceed. But at this stage, all we need is an opportunity to consult with the client. We have never had a conducive space or facility of consultation.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mahila.
We are honestly avoiding, my lady, to launch another interlocutory application, which will appear to be like another time wasting, because there is a narrative or a notion of saying the 7 accused and his legal team are very much fond of approaching the court and abusing the right to access the court unnecessarily. We want to avoid being in court week in, week out. May the court assist us make an order in order for us to be able to consult. And I can just refer to a recent precedence. In the Johannesburg, in Pretoria High Court, the court ordered that one of the known accused, Mr. Ken Madala, had a special arrangement of consultation at Kosimambu in the very same facility that the 7 accused is. He's not going to consulting through the window and those telegram phones. We are requesting the same order, which was never an interlocutory application. There was a communication to the court to say we can't proceed with the trial until this is done. The court ordered the trial is now set to proceed, I think, sooner than later. My lady, we don't want to waste the court's time. We are asking for an order for us to be able to consult and be able to move forward with this matter. Should we be granted that order, that we consult from next week, Monday, or any other time from now, we will be in a position to proceed with this trial, because we will be knowing exactly the instruction of accused number 7 on this matter, because we have never consulted on this matter, as the court pleases.
Thank you, Mr. Maila. Can I make the same suggestion as I did in regard to accused number 1, that we deal with your client's issues separately? That firstly. And then secondly, I do not know what exactly you want the order to entail. So that will have to be the application will have to be substantive and on affidavit for me to consider. And it must also then, of course, be served on the party that is involved in the application. And we can then deal with that in another case management sitting. What do you think about that? What is your reply to that?
My lady, I'm of the opinion that we can submit the application and it be forwarded to the court without even us presenting it in court. The court consider it maybe only written representations, and the court consider it and make a ruling on it. Because as the matter stands, seemingly in January, this matter ought to, the court ought to proceed on the trial of this matter, and we are nowhere. Honestly speaking, accused number 7 legal team is nowhere. There is no any lawyer who came on record who have successfully consulted with him on this matter. So it is very prudent to say we can submit an application by next week Monday, send it also to the state, and also they do their reply, which I don't think they're in opposition of it. Not that I represent the state, I'm just saying, because their email were vouching for us to have better consultation conditions. Then once the court grants us to say we will state to be allowed to come in with gadgets, to be allowed to have, there is a boardroom, be given a boardroom, consult, do everything. We will then, if that order comes out like that, we will submit it to the correctional service. We will draw up a consultation program, and will be done. Everything will kickstart. That is that, my lady. That is the main issue on this one. I'm not going to say much on this because accused number 1, counsel already addressed it, my learned colleague, Mr. Machin. The issue of visual court is not favorable to accused number 7 also, for all reasons that we can state, but without wasting cost time. Let me not remember a lot on it. Yes. And my lord, my lady, I have a very serious reservation. I have a very serious reservation. Right on camera as the court is agent, the officials of correctional service, I didn't see the face of the individuals, but I saw them. They are harassing my client. They are harassing my client. When I asked him, he says because he's wearing a polo. I don't know if it's a polo or what, but some branded shirt. And they want him to take it off and all the stuff. These are some of the things, my lady, that really the court ought to look at, because my client is forced and abused all the time. The rest is not just that. In a democratic South Africa, where he has a freedom of expression, which includes the sense of fashion, is a part of that expression in its nature. He chooses to wear what he wears as long as he's not naked in court. But they wanted him to take off the shirt on camera. These are some of the issues, my lady, that we are trying to explain to the court that we have the difficulty with when it comes to Kosimambu correctional services, or how our client is being dealt with in all those correctional services that he has been, all those correctional centers that he has been sent to.
Thank you.
That was just the submission in passing, as the
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Maila. So I hear you, and again, I want to suggest to you, I mean, I cannot provide you with legal advice, but for me to properly adjudicate these issues, for it to be put in writing under oath, and that there be a substantive application to deal with these issues, and for the court then to address it in court. I agree with the issue of the virtual attendance by your client. And if we do the next postponement for case management, then your client may then be present personally for you to take crucial instructions on the issues should it be necessary. So my suggestion would then be for a next case management date for accused number 1 and 7, and for the other accused's case then to be postponed to the date of trial. What is your reply to that suggestion?
My lady, that would be very prudent to say, let's accuse 1 and 7, specifically 7, because of all the issues ahead. Let's have an earlier case management, and we see how to solve all the issues on the table. Maybe by January, for the trial date set, we'll be in a position to proceed.
Mr. Mahila, I don't know if you heard that Mr. Mutlaung is not available in January. So in all probability, well, it's a certainty, 100% certainty, that the case will then be postponed to the second term of next year for plea and trial.
Yes, my lady, we can postpone it to then when it's available. I am saying before January, let's have a case management for first and second accused so that we can try to resolve the issues at hand. Because there are many issues, especially with accused number 7, that pertain to consultation, and I'm not going to address other interlocutory applications. Perhaps will be done with all the enormous interlocutory application that involves once we have an order that allows us to consult. If it's possible, let's not take the first and second to January. Let's rather have them somewhere, which month is this? I think we are in August, September. Somewhere in October, we can have this in order to see that are we not resolving some of the issues.
Thank you. I am not available next term, but we can make arrangements. I am available, but I will let my secretary deal with it. I'm going to adjourn shortly so that all counsel can then look at their diaries and see which dates will be appropriate for the case management sitting and then for the formal plea and trial proceedings to then commence. If there is not anything else from anybody, I am going to adjourn shortly for the arrangements in regard to the dates to be discussed amongst council. Mr. Mpavani, you do not have any further issues before I adjourn?
No, I do not have any
Good.
further. My lady, it will just be just one issue. Mr. Mahila addressed you about the request to have a proper consultation and so forth, the application is going to do and so forth. But I'm concerned about the fact that they do not have copies of the docket.
Yes.
Yes, so I think I have communicated, our last communication regarding the copies of the docket was on Monday. It was a telephonic conversation between myself and the instructing attorney. And I was promised that they would have paid for the copies of the docket by the end of July. It did not happen. We spoke about it again on Monday. It did not happen. And may we deal with that, my lady, because it is important. For them to have a proper consultation beforehand, they must be in possession of the copies of the docket. They must familiarize themselves with what is contained in the docket, because it ends at A500 and something, if I can tell you. It will definitely require a lot of work to be done for them to go through the docket before consultation. Can we please deal with that? And once, I think after today's proceedings, my learned friends will approach the state to actually request that they be supplied with the copies of the docket after having made the necessary payment.
Thank you.
Yes,
Mr. Mahila, did you hear the submission of Mr. Mpavani in regard to the copies of the docket?
My lady, the copies of the docket have not been an issue at hand. The only challenge about the docket itself is to say number one, we will have the docket and it will not be utilized because there is no proper consultation space. Once we are able to consult, it will be easy for us to go collect the docket. After to collect the docket, we then go and consult with the client. If we are not given a proper space of consultation with the client, that will be a bunch of papers and a lot of media work in our office that we will not be able to utilize. All this is subject to the fact that this docket, as much as we are told is huge, is this and that, it depends largely on can we be able to utilize it effectively in consultation. At this stage, there is no need of a docket because even if we have a docket, we are not going to be able to consult with accused number 7. Let us be granted a way of consulting. We will immediately arrange for a docket as the court pleases.
Thank you. Mr. Mpavane.
My lady, it is important for my learned friend to know what is contained in the docket. It's a fact.
Yes.
Before you consult a client, you have to have the copies of the docket to know what are the allegations against your client. And
I hear you, Mr. Mpavane.
Yes,
but how they prepare their case is their business. So, we cannot prescribe to Mr. Mahila how he must prepare his case and how he must handle the preparation of his case. But your concern has been placed on record, and I think everybody has heard the concern and the reply of Mr. Mahila, and that will be sorted out in the next case management sitting. Both issues can then be sorted out.
As the court pleases, my lady.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I then adjourn for you to coordinate your diaries, everybody?
That's in order, my lady.
The court will then shortly adjourn. Thank you.
Eerste termijn is 18 tot 28 maart.
Yes.
Tweede termijn is 12 april tot 20 maart.
12 April. Let me show you something. I mean,
Not using visual or what the judge will make your opinion.
I understand. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm saying, can you please inform the judge that the interrupted application will be filed next week, and she can expect against the interrupted application. I keep on saying that some people say it's not the interrupted application. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, it's fine. That's what we do.
No, Thabo, we get you, and we get very frustrated. Okay, May I can go?
From the 18th of so from that 19th of April.
Yes.
At 12th, the term starts on the 12th.
12th, yeah.
So from the 19th of
19th.
April till the 18th of June.
Of June.
Yeah, that's the
That's
term of the second.
Okay. Hello, Mayor. Lekai?
You need to mind as well. We are too clean. So, what judge said, application on Monday. I said you can do
Thank
it
you.
on Monday.
Thank you,
When
Mr.
you bring it up, I will consider it to be a meeting, meaning that you can submit
Mr. Maila, the court is in session.
as the court pleases.
Thank you. Thank you. So, my first issue is the date for the plea and trial, for the trial itself. Has counsel been able to arrange that date? Mr. Mpavane?
Thank you. My lady, the second term next year starts on the 12th of April.
You will just have to speak up. 12th of April, yes?
It starts on the 12th of April, but I have just a special request.
Yes.
I am in court, in the High Court. It will be during recess from the 30th to the 9th of April. So my humble request will be that the matter be placed for trial the second week of the second term next year.
And that date is?
The date will be the 17th of April.
17th of April.
The 19th. The 19th of
The 19th of April 2027 until?
I'm just checking until the end of the term. It's June. Yes, madam.
Lee? So that is for plea and trial.
That will be for plea and trial.
Were you able to arrange the date for the case management issues of accused number 1 and 7?
Mr. Mutloung was having a difficulty in taking instructions, but I think we can set a date here in court, my lady.
Thank you, Mr. Mutloung.
Thank you, my lady. Indeed.
The date for plea and trial then, 19 April 2027 until 20 June 2027.
That's suitable, my
That's
lady.
suitable to you. And then the case management sitting?
The case management sitting, my lady, I also wanted to have a consultation with my client, and the very difficulty that I alluded to earlier actually ensued, and I was unable to do so.
Yes.
But be that as it may, that would not prohibit us from considering dates for case management. My lady, preferably...
Can I interrupt you here? Because it is relevant that you indicate now to me that you didn't have time or you didn't have the opportunity to take immediate instructions. What we can do is that I can give you the opportunity to consult with your client after we've postponed the matter for plea and trial. And then we can then, after the adjournment, you and Mr. Mahila can inform the court of the dates that suit you after proper consultation with your clients as to the case management sitting. We can then requisition the accused to come to court. We can set the date and requisition the accused to come to court. How does that sound?
That's in order, my lady, but if just to align with the court's proposition,
yes,
is that we are to adjourn after confirming the trial, plea and trial dates.
Yes.
And later on, we can communicate with the registrar, with the court, regarding the dates for case management.
Yes.
Which
yes.
then will allow the
yes.
court to issue, or the prosecution to issue requisition.
And we can then set the matter down accordingly.
That's in order, my lady.
I think that will be the best arrangement so that you have a fair trial. You have a fair opportunity to consult with
I'm
your
indebted,
client.
my lady.
Mr. Mahila, what do you say about that suggestion?
That is in order, my lady.
Thank you. Mr. Mpavane?
It is suitable, really.
Because it's only the three of you that will then be involved in the arrangement of the date there, and then, of course, in liaison with my registrar.
That is
will
correct.
that be suitable?
It is suitable.
Good. But formally, today and now, the matter to be postponed for plea and trial, and I will hear from you later in regard to the case management sittings.
As the court pleases.
Good.
My lady,
yes.
in avoidance of any ambiguity, the relief that we sought with regards to the appearance of the accused number
that will be
7,
in person.
It will be in person.
Both accused 1 and 7 in person on the date of the case management
as
sitting.
a pleases, my lady.
You concur with that, Mr. Mpavani?
I concur.
I can see no challenges as to that, and I think that is appropriate and the most suitable way to deal with the issues that arose in regard to the case management.
As it is, my lady.
Good. So I can then postpone. Nothing else to deal with? Nothing. Thank you.
My lady,
Yes.
19 April until 18 or 20 June.
It's 19 April until 20 June next year. Yes, yes. Good. Yes, Mr. Maelo? Do you have a problem with that?
I didn't hear that, my lady. Your voice was a bit weak.
Good. It is 19 April 2027 until 20 June 2027. 26 2027. Does that suit your diary?
My lady, seemingly there is nothing on my diary for that period.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Maila. Then the accused may rise. Yes.
I checked the diary. The 20th of June is on a Sunday. So the last date of term is on the 18th of June.
So why can't we sit on a Saturday and a Sunday?
I would love to do that. We used to do that.
We used to do that. From 7 o'clock in the morning. Yes. Good. No, so it is actually then the 18th of June.
The 18th of June, my lady.
Thank you. Thank you. I unfortunately don't have a calendar close to me, so but thank you for that, Ms. Abrams. Thank you. The accused may then rise. The matter is then so postponed for plea and trial to the 19th of April 2027 up until the 18th, 1/8, of June 2027. Again, here in Bloemfontein, in the Free State Division of the High Court. I presume it will again be in this same court. If the venue or the court changes, then my registrar will inform counsel of the change. Then in regard to the accused, accused 1 is to remain in custody. Accused 2, bail extended, and he's warned on the same conditions for the 19th of April 2027 until the 18th of June 2027. He must be at court at 9:30 in the morning. Accused number 3, bail extended on the same conditions as is prevailing currently, and also then to be at court on the 19th of April 2027 at 9:30 in the morning, and of course the trial will run until the 18th of June 2027. Must be available until the 18th of June. Accused number 4, also on bail. Bail is extended on the same conditions and also warned for 9:30 on the 19th of April 2027 and to remain available until the 18th of June 2027. Accused number 6, bail extended on the same conditions as is currently prevailing and also warned for 9:30 on the morning of the 19th of April 2027 and to remain available until the 18th of June 2027. Then that was accused number 6. Accused number 7 is in custody and he will remain so. Accused number 8 also in custody, am I correct?
That is correct, my lady.
Accused number 8 also to remain in custody. Accused number 9, bail extended on the same conditions as currently, also warned for 9:30 on the morning of the 19th of April 2027 and to remain available until the 18th of June 2027. Just all the accused that are out on bail, should you not be at court at 9:30 on the 19th of April, the court may cancel your bail. The bail may be forfeited to the state and there will be a warrant authorized for your arrest and you might be kept in custody until the conclusion of the trial. So it is extremely important that you come to court on the 19th of April at 9:30 in the morning. Good. Then also further, the appearances, of course, of accused number 1 and 7 for the trial will not be virtual, it will be in person. Good. Anything else?
Nothing from the state.
Nothing else. Nothing else?
Nothing, my lady.
Thank you. Mr. Maila, you comfortable? Can we then adjourn? It seems as if he's already comfortable, so we will adjourn. Thank you. The court is then adjourned. Thank you for everybody's contributions for the day. Thank you.